grew up both in the city and in the outskirts where it was mostly farmland and stuff like that, where I gotta tell you that even I back then, with the amount of TV and the amount of video games and stuff I played, was not healthy. And also, oxymoron of being on something like this and saying, I really think we should limit kids' use of technology to very much a limited basis until they're maybe even past their teen years. Because I will tell you that even my development on platforms like MySpace and stuff like that, it wasn't probably healthy to be looked at by the outside world nearly as much as I was back then, much like anybody was in the early 2000s. So, what I would say is probably for the first 10 to 15 years, we should really be limiting these things, also drilling into kids' heads that these things are tools that you use once you've already learned and understood the other things. And even back then, for me, I was quite lucky because I was, a mini adult, meaning I just processed things a lot faster than other kids at the time. And I could even tell you that the amount of stuff that's going on now, like I did not have the internet until I was much older, readily available. Probably not until I was like, I gotta say 17. And even then, that was limited to being at home. I didn't have a smartphone until I was almost 23 or 24. And even then, I would say I probably would have been best suited to not have those things unless it was geared more towards the building and understanding of said technology, which I think we can differentiate as time goes on with children. But I think we all need to start here. And though I also want to very much say that you have to look at like Socrates and these older philosophers who were very much like, oh, this reading stuff and this writing, like kids are going to not be learn, they're going to not be able to remember words. And remember that that is kind of Luddite thinking. That's not what I mean. I just mean we need to very much make more people understand these apps and these things are tools, especially in a capitalist system, which we're in. They're going to use these tools for monetary gain. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents as a kid who was kind of over addicted to technology, even in my limited amount of said technology.